Okay, well that did not take 15 minutes.
Yeah, that was a lot longer than I was anticipating.
So that took what, about an hour I've been here waiting for you?
I don't know. I don't have a watch. They confiscate every personal item when you go in there.
Oh, you do? Oh, well, it's, yeah, it's 2:30 and you went in at 1:30. So it took you about an hour. And did you pass?
I'm Scott, and this is Allie, and we live in Seattle. Over the last several years, we've owned and operated 2 boats in the Pacific Northwest. And now we're on our search for our liveaboard cruiser. So hit the subscribe button now to come along with us on our boating journey and see where it leads.
What are you working on?
I am prepping for my Part 107 test today. That's the drone certification for the FAA.
So why do you have to take tests?
You have to take the test when you're flying the drone for commercial purposes. So Part 107 is a certification that you receive from the FAA. And anytime you, again, fly your drone for commercial purposes, receive any kind of payment, doesn't matter if it's money or not, you have to have this certification as a commercial pilot. If you have a drone and you're just flying it for a hobby, you don't need to take this test, but you do still need to register your drone, and they have changed the laws now so that all drones must be registered, whether they're for commercial or recreation purposes.
So how long have you been studying? How long have you...
I've been studying for a couple weeks now. There's a lot of different courses that you can take online. And this particular one I'm taking is from, who am I taking it through? I am taking it through, the Pilot Institute. We'll give you the links all down below of all the different places that you can do it. I just chose Pilot Institute. I looked at several of them. They all seem to be fairly similar, and to be honest, they were probably the best price, and they give you lifetime access to their site. So you can go ahead, because every 2 years you have to recertify yourself, and you can then go ahead and do the practice test. There's lots of practice tests out there. I would highly recommend not trying to go get your Part 107 without doing a training, whether it be with the Pilot Institute or whatever company that you choose. You're not going to be able to pass it, mainly because there's so many different things that you have to know.
So what did you learn that you wouldn't have known had you not studied? Anything in particular?
I think the coolest thing I learned is what the numbers mean on a runway at an airport. Every time you fly, you always see, 13 left, you see 27 right, and all that kind of thing. And that actually refers to the orientation of the runway. It has nothing to do with, just a random number. It's telling you within a compass what direction that runway is going relative to magnetic north. So those numbers actually change over time because magnetic north changes over time. And so that was kind of the coolest thing. You do learn a lot about airspace, A, B, C, D, E, and G airspaces, and where you can and where you can't fly. You learn how to read these types of charts, aeronautical charts. The thing about the Part 107, a lot of it has to do with people who fly fixed wing aircraft as well. So a lot of it may not pertain to exactly drone flying. However, you need to know it because if you're flying in any of these airspaces, you have to get approval from the controlling authority of that airspace. Oh. And so, unfortunately, like in Seattle, you have to really understand where you can and can't fly. For instance, like in Seattle, there's a lot of red because we have lots of airports. And you can't fly, near a stadium when it's full. And so it's unfortunate because Seattle has a lot of great places to fly a drone, but you would have to get permission to do so beforehand. Another thing here in Seattle, you can't fly in any city parks. So a lot of the parks that are along the waterfront, you can't fly a drone in.
And didn't you say you can't fly over people and you can't fly at night?
That's true. So it's getting different. So during the process of studying for this, they've actually come out with new regulations, I think mostly driven by Amazon and being able to do drone deliveries. So they are going to be putting in exceptions if you get the approvals to fly over people and or at night, but there are still a lot of regulations around that. So you can fly over a stadium but you can't fly over a stadium when it's full of people.
Oh.
Again, without proper authority.
When is your test?
Today.
Are you nervous?
In it's about 2 hours, 3 hours from now. No, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty confident about all the questions. There's lots of free tests out there, and again, I'll have the links down below for you that you can go out and practice these tests over and over and over. And there are similar questions across all of them, but some of them also have unique questions. So it's really helpful to take as many as you can. They're free.
Now, is it just a written test you have to take today, or do you have to actually take your drone and fly it in front of
No, it's just a written test.
Oh, so you don't have to do like a driver's test where you show you can fly it?
No.
Isn't that funny?
Yep.
Well, let's hope you pass, and we'll let everyone know how you did.
Yep.
I
And
think you'll
again,
do
we'll
great.
have all the links down below, and we'll let you know how it goes.
Cool.
We may or may not have drone video coming up in the next few videos, so we'll see.
You'll do fine. You'll do fine. Well, this morning, Scott, we were over in Bellevue, and Scott is going in to take his, what's the test?
Part 107.
That's right. So this drone test, so that we can be official when we post our drone footage. So wish him luck. I'll wait for you. I don't know how long it'll take.
It shouldn't take that long. It's scheduled for 3 hours, but it's only 60 questions, and all the
3 hours?
all the tests that I've taken, I'm done usually in about 10-15 minutes. So I don't know why they schedule it for 3 hours, but
That's funny.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, do you get your results right away?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all
Well,
electronic, so
wish him luck, and we'll see how you do.
you may see some drone footage. Otherwise, I gotta wait 2 weeks before I can take it
again. Oh, okay.
So,
Alrighty. Well, we'll let you know how it goes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. Well, that did not take 15 minutes.
yeah, that was a lot longer than I was anticipating.
So that took what, about an hour? I've been here waiting for you.
I don't know. I don't have a watch. They confiscate every personal item when you go in there.
Oh, you do? Oh, well, it's
Yeah.
it's 2:30, and you went in at 1:30. So it took
Oh.
you about an hour. And
Yeah.
did you pass? Woohoo!
We're
Way
legit,
to go!
babe. We're legit.
Awesome! Congratulations!
There was a lot more. There's some tough questions on there.
Oh, there were?
That weren't on the practice exams. So anybody who's going to take this test, go through the training, because you're not going to be able to walk in and just ace it.
So now,
There's
can
just
you
no
be
way.
a pilot?
of an unmanned small
Plane?
plane? Yeah.
Oh,
Any
cool.
type of drone. Yeah.
Very cool. Well, congratulations.
Woohoo!